focusing on the finishing line. In athletics, the motivation to run faster is when the athlete begins to see the finishing line just meters away to the end. If you don't see the finishing line, you might maintain a regular speed when your opponent is in high gear to finish up fast. Every race is not easy. You're more likely to run out of gas, blow the tire, hit the wall before you cross the finish line. Don't forget to cheer yourself up as you run closer to the finishing line. In business, it is not because of setbacks that most entrepreneurs do not reach the finishing line, but because of lack of willpower and motivation. In leadership is not about winning. It is about bringing people with you to the finish line. Seeing the finishing line and gathering the strength to reach faster than anybody else is what champions do. There is that strength that is generated in a person when they realize that winning is just a few meters away. When I lived in another country, we had a chance to visit Wales. We were a team of missionaries from all over the world, and one evening they took us to a walk through a very long tunnel. We could not see anything for hours as we walked and shared stories. Later in the day, our energies began dropping, and some of us wished we had not come in this long adventure. But as evening was coming, we finally saw light at the end of the tunnel, several meters away. That was going to be our finishing line. We felt the energy that had gone coming back all of a sudden so that we could finish our walk. That is the same thing with the races in life. When you focus on the finishing line, you'll get the strength that nobody's getting. It is an emotional moment when you see yourself crossing the finishing line as number one, and all the world is shouting to cheer you up. You feel it is worth all the energy and the time. You just can't imagine after crossing the finishing line as number one. You realize that is the beginning of the race. The next day, you'll be running another race, and you have to keep the same principle. Keep focusing on the finishing line. The greatest enemy of excellence is broken focus. You have to keep your eyes to the finishing line without breaking the focus. There are several people who have sacrificed to support you to see that you are number one, and you cannot afford to disappoint them. One famous athlete often said, "My country did not send me all the many miles away just to begin a race, but to win it." We have very many beginners in life, but few finishers. You should wear the attitude of a finisher. You are so strong at the finishing because you can see the finishing line. Thank you for listening. God bless you. Patrick.